Welcome in. Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Hello, Cancers. Let's get to your message here. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself. Leave the rest. Remembering, you're in charge of what you let in life and what you don't. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Does somebody think you're cold? I think you're just not taking any nonsense. Okay. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. Let's find out what's going on here, Cancers. The Hierophant. What I'm getting here is you... I think you are getting back into, or your faith is very strong. You're getting back into it, or your faith is very strong, and it's rubbing somebody the wrong way. Yeah, and you're kind of like... This is a no bull zone, you know, but it has something to do with your faith and faith in self, where you're getting your strength. Three of Pentacles here, Page of Pentacles. Pentacles. I think you're really gaining a lot in self-confidence here, or this is what helps you. Your faith helps you with your self-confidence and what you're not going to take from others. And, you know, people want you to be a certain way or softer or something, but I feel like you're just very self-confident. And faith plays a big part in that for you, is a key to that, okay? So I feel like you're going after it with new groups. Maybe even you're cutting out old groups, and that's why there's some feeling here that you're being kind of cold. I don't feel like you are at all. You know you're not. Yeah, I see new groups here, trying to get involved with new groups, making new opportunities happen for yourself. Yeah. The old groups or group, they're just not, they're doing the same thing over and over again. You want to try new. The Sun in the reverse, it's not making you happy. You don't like the way you're being treated, and you don't like how it's the same thing, different day. Okay? With this team. And maybe there's some gossiping going on. Four of Cups. Also, you don't feel very seen with the Four of Cups in the reverse here, and you're tired of that. Like, it's always about one or two people instead of the whole group. Or you're feeling like, I have just as many interesting things to say, but it's always monopolized. These situations are always monopolized by one or two people. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Losing hope in this group. Have lost hope in this group. It's not where you're wanting to go. Ultimately, it's not where you want to be, where you want to go. Yeah, Ten of Swords out here. Three of Swords out here. Yeah, a lot of sadness here that this hasn't worked out initially, but I feel like you're kind of beyond that and just moving forward. Ace of Cups in the reverse, pulling back those emotions. Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, pretty clear cut here. It's just not of interest to you anymore. These people, what they're doing, it's leaving you, there's lackluster here. It's leaving you kind of bored, actually. Pulling back your emotions. Resistance. Yeah, absolutely here. But this talks about a resistance to something, but also on the flip side of this, it talks about really having creative opportunities come towards you. And I think by moving on, and maybe even you're moving into groups that are more creative, but by moving on, you're going to find more creative. Life review. This talks about what have you done for others. When you look back in your life, it's not so much about the achievements and the monetary, but it's about how you made others feel, what you did for others. Yeah, I feel like these are conversations you're having with yourself, and there's something very profound right now for you and clouds, like messages in the clouds, or you're just mesmerized by the clouds right now, coming apart. Yeah, this is just you pulling away from this group, doing something else. And I feel like you're even kind of stoic about it. It's like, it's time. You're not emotional so much. I mean, it was very sad, but it was a passing sadness. It was a deep sadness, passing sadness, and now you're just pretty stoic about and confident about where you're going now, and being self-reliant, One Ring Circus, what you're wanting to see in your life, the sacred pool, making your time more sacred. If you're just going to be sitting around hearing from the same people complaining about the same things, there's something in your psyche that's saying, this isn't sacred to me. This isn't time well spent. And gentle gardener, gardening or planting the seeds for where you want to be going next socially. And I feel like that is, in large part, something much more creative. And I feel like you're saying, we go. Maybe you're taking somebody else with you. Or maybe you're doing something. I feel like you're doing something with children. Yeah, here's your faith coming through. Very strong in the charms. I feel like you're doing something with the children and really loving that. Or young family members, doing something, getting back in with them and doing what they like. And that's very youthful for you. Let's just take a few, and very anchoring, I hear, for you. Yeah, faith is huge for you here, Cancer, and you know it, and it is a large part of your strength. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. And it just came down to, what action are you going to take? Are you going to stay with this group that you feel like is not a good way to spend your time, not a quality way to spend your time, or are you really going to think this through and be where you want to be and spend quality time with people that are going where you're going, that you can learn from, that take a pause and want to hear what you think, this type of thing. More quality time versus maybe even quantity in some cases, but definitely quality versus non-quality, not excitement about these groups anymore. That's your message, Cancer. Please do like the message, subscribe to the channel, comment below. I would really like that. And until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.